So in this video we're going to talk about 6 storylines you can use to blow up your sales in your sales letters, in your video sales letters, in your email marketing stuff, in your free content giveaway which you want to use. You can use these storylines in all places to sell more stuff, to trigger those emotional aspect of our mind and get your stuff shifting fast. Okay, so with these stories you can either use them in one go. You can either give everything like in your sales letters in one go, or you can spread them out in a series, like through like an email marketing. You can share some part of it in one email and another part in another email. Is up to you how you want to go about that, but what you got to focus on is like choosing your story one story at a time, deciding on what story you want to go for before you put it across. Okay, so the first story which you can use to sell more stuff is a classic lose, loss, and redemption. Okay, and an example of this story, I don't know if you've seen the movie Undisputed, the fighting movie is like Undisputed 2 and 3, which in Undisputed 2 basically he loses his status as the best fighter in the world. He loses the fight to Michael J. White, and in movie number 3, which is Undisputed 3, he comes back and he tries to get back the title, and eventually he succeeds. So this is a classic example of loss and redemption. He was a champion, he was the best fighter in his present. He loses everything, he loses it to a boxer, and then he gets it back by going through a fighting tournament and getting it all back. Okay, so to put this story together, what you gotta figure out is question one is that what did you lose? That's what you gotta figure out. What was your life before? Maybe you had a perfect body and then something happened, you had an injury and you lost it. Okay, or maybe you had a perfect business, you were making money, or maybe you had a perfect life and then or you had a perfect girlfriend, or maybe you had a good job where you were making like 6 figures, then you lose the job, and then your only way is to decide to start a business, and then that was the redemption. Okay? Or maybe you did something, or you failed at something, or you messed something up, or maybe you got an injury and then you created either it could be an informational product or a physical product, and that product here is what caused the redemption, and that redemption is what people want to buy. Okay, so you got to start the story from the beginning, which the first question you got to ask yourself is, what did I lose? So what's that one thing that you lost? Question 2, you got to ask yourself, how did you get it back? Or sorry, did you get it back? And if you did, how did you get it back? What you want to do, you want to go in details explaining how you got that thing back. And then you're going to explain how was the product or service that you created or you got, how was that helpful, how was it responsible for your success. And that remember that redemption is what people want to buy. Okay, and like I said, go in details. People love to hear about other people rise and fall and rise again, and explain in crazy amount of detail because people just love that. That's what they want to hear. Okay, so the more detail you can go into the story, the better you can sell. Okay, so story number 2 is the us versus them, and this one, this is the one to get this work. Okay, you gotta know your enemy better than they know themselves. Okay, so the question you gotta ask yourself here, number 1, is what defines you and the community you're creating. Okay, what are you about? What are the benefits you're offering? What's good about you? Talk about the benefits, the advantages, and the disadvantages of your community, of your solution, of your product. How are you good? Okay, And then question number 2, you gotta ask what defines them and their community. So this is your enemy. This right here, this is your enemy. What defines their community? What are they about? And highlight the if you believe that what they're doing is wrong, or what they're doing is bad, what you wanna do, you wanna highlight the bad stuff they do, and how they are wrong, how they are damaging, what they're offering, or the solution they have is not working. You want to talk about all the disadvantages they have, and how you are better than them by fixing all of those problems. Okay, so how their product or service are bad for you, or for the people, for the consumers who buy it. And then you're gonna also find things that are just better about your product or service, and explain in your story how they don't have what you have. Okay, and the key here is this honesty is key here. You're gonna find the benefits and the disadvantages of your service or product, and then you're gonna figure out the benefits and disadvantages of the product of your enemy or of your competitor, and you gotta go in detail how you are better than them. And the great example of this is the classic ads from Apple and Microsoft. Okay, go and watch those ads, and it will help you into creating these stories. Okay, so if you want to use these stories in your sales letter. So story number 3 is before and after stories. Okay, this is a classic stories. I don't know if you've seen them in a lot in the fitness, in the health and fitness niche, where people go from, they show a picture where they were fat, uh, and they show a picture where they got in shape, they got muscle and all that thing. And this one is very simple, and you can see a great example from Ty Lopez, where he explains he used to sleep on his mom couch, and he only had $47 in his pocket, and then he went from that to buying a Lamborghini and a Hollywood Hill mansion. So this is very simple. Like, step 1 is tell them how your life was a mess, or how everything was wrong, all the bad stuff that you had in your life, how your life was crap, the product, maybe you created product, it did not work, or you were miserable, you went broke. And this depends. You can use this for either informational products or physical products. You just gotta use your own creativity to blend it all together and make the story work. Okay, you can use this no matter what product you're selling. You can fit this story in there, and use it to sell more of your product. Okay, so step number 2, the question you gotta find is, how did you find the solution? And usually the solution is the product or service. That's what people want to buy. Okay, so if your product is physical, if the product is physical, you want to show them the picture of the product. What was it that helped you, that solved your problem, and how you're living better. Now, if it's information, you want to give them the benefits of the product, and you want to give the benefits in bullet points. And if they want to know the solution, obviously they have to. If it's an information product, they have to buy the product. Okay, so step 3, you talk about where you're now and how you're living the good life, and how you got everything, how you got health, how you got your body all together, how you got show them how everything improved, and just show them where you are now because of this product. Okay, and this is a very simple classic, and like I said before, you want to go in deep details, because details is what actually sells. So story number 4 is the amazing discovery. Okay, so question number 1 you ask yourself is that, what was your life like before the amazing discovery? Okay, the troubles you had, the frustration you had, the fears you had, all the problems, the obstacles you have to overcome. Okay, so you tell bit of that, you tell all of that. What was your life like before the amazing discovery? And question number 2, what was the amazing discovery? Is it a physical or informational product? Is it you figure out maybe you learned something new, you did something, or you created a product or something that helped you, that you discovered, information you discovered, or a physical product you created, you discovered, and how did that help you uh, regarding the problem you had. Okay. So question number 3 is, why does the amazing discovery matter? Okay. So what does it matter is that how was it responsible for the great thing, for the awesomeness that happened to you? That's what you want to figure out at that question number 3. So question number 4, you ask yourself, how has it changed your life? So when you discover that one thing, okay, how did that change your life? Like I said, dig deep into details on this, okay? How did that change your life? What are the hidden benefits? And what you want to do, you want to also show who did this discovery have helped, and who have it not helped. Okay, you want to go into detail and tell them about this. So when I say who has it not helped, is what kind of people is this product not for? Okay, so you want to do a lot of targeting on the story. So who has it helped? So meaning, who is this product for, and who has it not helped? Okay, that's what you do in this kind of story. It is an amazing discovery. So the next story, story number 5, is secret telling. This is kind of similar to the amazing discovery, but that one you discovered it. This one is the secret. So the first question, like the other one, what was your life like before the secret was revealed? Maybe you can share, how did you find the secret? How did you come across the secret? What were the obstacles you had to go across before you find the secret? And what was the journey? What were the problem you had before the secret? And question number 2, you also say, why is it a secret? Why was it a secret in the first place? Maybe some people didn't want anyone to know, because they wanted to use the benefits of the secret for themselves only. Was it a secret because of greed, because of power, or something that kept it a secret, and now you have it, and then you want to share how has your life changed by knowing the secret? Okay, so you share with them how the secret helped you, how did it change your life. You want to go into details bit by bit, explaining how did the secret help you. Okay, so how did the secret help other people? Did anyone else beside you use the secret, and how did it help them? And what was their result with the secret? And how and then go ahead and about, and how anyone can use the secret, and also you wanna share with them. Another question that I forgot to put is, why are you sharing the secret now? Why is it that you're sharing it? What's the benefit for you? And maybe you care a bit. It could be anything. Maybe you care or something that you want to help people out. You want to share the secret, and you want to ask yourself, can anyone take away the secret? Can any company or any person reveal the secret and ruin its secrecy? So these are the questions you gotta ask for this kind of story. And the last story that you can use, this is the third person testimonials. You can take any of the previous stories and tell them through a third person. This is very simple. So it could either be the loss and redemption, us versus them, or amazing discovery, or the secret, and you can share those stories from the third person. Okay, so who is the testimonial from? Who are they? Maybe they are someone who like had the problem, and they came across the solution, your solution, and they bought from you, and how they happy with it, and what do they share that add value to the product or service. Okay, so what great things they experience that brings light, turns on the light towards your product or service, and how is your product or service has benefit them. Okay, so how did their life changed? That's the next question you ask yourself. How did their life change by using the product or service? And what is their life like now? now that they use that solution, the product or the service, what is their life like now after they have used it. And the last question you want to do is what the specific result they have gotten from your product or service. Okay, and the key is to you can use the third person testimonials. You can explain the all other stories that I have said previously, and you can say it through the third person mouth. Okay, and you got to figure out how you can blend all of those together and use them. And if you want to, basically, you don't get enough time in this video to go deep into showing you how you can use all these stories for your business. So what done for you is that if you want to learn more about how you can implement all these stories in your business and much more, like if you're building funnels, if you want to trying to create a sales letter for your product, or you want to do internet marketing, you want to use online marketing, various channels to grow your business, no matter what your business is, you're selling informational products or you're selling physical products, what I want to give you is this. So if you want to learn how to effectively steal over $1 million worth of funnel hacks from your competitors for under $100. So what that means is that if you know any of your competitors who are very successful, who already have funnel which are converting highly, who are already making over millions with their funnel and their product is kind of similar to you, you're going to learn in this webinar how you can model their sales funnel, and instead of going through years and years or months learning curve, you just model what works and you can be profitable straight away. And you can model a $1 million funnel with under only $100. This is the power of that. And I'm going to show you how you can, basically you will learn on the webinar how you can clone the proven funnel in less than 10 minutes. And this one, I'm going to show you a wonderful, you're going to see a wonderful tool in the webinar that you can build their funnel in under 10 minutes, and this one is way easier than you think with the tool I'm gonna give you. And lastly, on that webinar you're gonna learn how to get the same customers to buy your product instead of them, without them knowing you even exist. Okay, so in this webinar, and the webinar is totally free, and the webinar will reveal you all of those things. And also, by just watching the webinar, you're gonna get 2-week free trial to ClickFunnels, and that is the tool that I said you can use this tool to create instant sales funnel, landing pages, webinar funnels, and any kind of pages you want to create to put online to either collect leads or sell product or whatever you want to use it for. You can use this tool to create pages instantly. Okay, so the webinar is completely free to watch. You don't need to put in your credit card details or nothing, and the link to the webinar is below. Go and check it out, and make sure you subscribe to this channel, because I'm gonna put out some great videos on copywriting, marketing, on all from A to Z to internet marketing and marketing and business and everything else. So you want to subscribe to this channel. And make sure you check the webinar, because the information that is shared on that webinar is pure gold. As you click on the link below, you'll be sent straight to this page, and the webinar will be run by Brunson. I don't know, you might have heard of him. He's one of the elite marketers, one of the top internet marketers. The training that he shares is the cutting edge, and that's the reason I'm promoting his webinar, because what he shares, I feel like you really need to know. It has helped me in the way that I run my business is online. So you make sure you want to watch this webinar. So what you're gonna do is just come here, click on this button, just put in your email, secure your spot, and you can just watch it right away. Like I said, you don't need to share your credit card details, and you will get a 2-week free trial to ClickFunnels, so you can see how cool it is to create instant sales funnel. And the tool, you can almost use it to create anything. It's just click and drop. Even if you never used any kind of software, if you never built a sales funnel before, you can use this to create one instantly. It's pretty easy to use, and make sure you go ahead and sign up for it now, because they only have 200 seats in the webinar at time, so you don't want to miss it. Okay, so thanks for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.